Hey, you beautiful twin flames, and welcome back to Tarot for You 444. It's been a little minute, and I've been really busy because um, I've had some people ask me whether or not I want to work with them long term, in a partnership kind of sense. So I've been contemplating where I want to take my channel and where I want to take everything with regards to the twin flame journey, and also with regards to general tarot, etc., etc. So I needed a little bit of downtime, as we all do. And of course the energies have been really crazy astrologically, and if you follow the Schumann resonance and things like that, everything's kind of been off kilter a little bit because of the world situation, and astrologically everything's a bit cray as well. So I missed you all so much. The gang are still sleeping because it's early here in Australia. It's like 10 to 7 in the morning. Wow, that's early, isn't it? I don't know why I'm up so early. I just am. But what I want to do is give you a little bit of intel on the twin flame journey in general right now, because I know many of you either feel a little bit stuck or feel a little bit like, I don't know, maybe like you're on pause is what I'm getting from spirit right now. So I'm just tapping into the collective energies, and then we'll move from there. Make sure you say hi to me in the comments section if you feel guided to do so. If you want to reach out for a reading, it's about a 3 to 5 day wait at the moment, because I've been busy doing counseling as well. So just FYI, if you want to book a reading in, it's 3 to 5 days at the moment as a wait. Okay, so Divine Feminine, tell me what's up. Divine Feminine, I feel like she wants to say, it's getting hot in here, I'll take off all my clothes, do do, I want to take my clothes off. So maybe you live in a place that's hot, or maybe you're feeling some kind of way about your divine masculine right now, but there is some kind of sexual innuendo around this. But for many of you, your divine masculines are not communicating right now. Wow, I love how interesting this is. I'm going to get some clarifiers because I want to give you the full story, the full tea, even though I've only got a glass of water. And now that I'm sitting here drinking water, I'm craving a cup of tea because I haven't got one. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'm just going to pretend. Ready? Yum, what a beautiful warm cup of tea. Donkey taught me that. Donkey taught me how to pretend that I've got a warm cup of tea. Now we've got dogs barking, but not in a happy way. So I feel like, okay, Divine Feminine, you feel like there's been an injustice here with your divine masculine. Something about communication. Let's get into it. Many of you are wondering why you can't manifest your guy. Take gender how it resonates, but I can kind of hear in my I don't know, what is it, my brain? I can kind of hear the divine feminine saying, but I've been doing everything right. I've been positive. I've been going out into nature. I've been eating not 100% well, but you know, trying. And this is the problem, is that you're trying. Okay? So here we have the ungroundedness of the feminine. Now that's not to say that she's unhinged, but we need to work on the chakras. So maybe there's areas of your life right now that you feel really confident in. Like maybe you're great at your job, maybe you're great at your, I don't know, a hobby that you love. But the things that you're not great at, the things that you find difficult, you're kind of putting on the back burner right now. And for many of you, this is codependency to outcome. So here we literally have the tarot being very forthright, saying, you know, where is my divine masculine? He's not traveling towards me. He's not communicating like he normally would. And there's this weird feeling on behalf of the divine feminine. He's not committed to me. Now, just you saying in your own mind that he's not committed to you is bringing about the non-commitment of your divine masculine. As strange as that is, the universe hears that vibration when you say that your divine masculine isn't committed, and it sends you a frustrating result. So maybe he's intermittently say that 3 times fast. My throat chakra is starting to play up because I can feel there's a lot the feminine wants to say, right? So maybe he's intermittently communicating, or maybe he's on pause right now and has been on pause for the last 4 weeks, up to 4 weeks. And you're wondering, well, is he stressed? Is he burdened? Is there something going on? You know, maybe he broke up with his, I don't know, maybe he was dating a carrot and he broke up with his carrot, right? We just never know. We never know what the divine masculine's up to. Maybe there's some kind of third party in the way. So here the divine feminine goes with her overthinking. She's like tick, 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 tick. That's the brain making a bomb sound. And you know what happens to bombs? Eventually, if we take a look at our imaginary watches, the bomb will explode. Right? So this is like a ticking time bomb for you, divine feminine. Maybe he's being deceitful. Maybe he's looking at other people's social media and not mine. Right, and there you are crying about the non-commitment of your masculine. Where did he go? Is he feeding the monkeys in Guatemala? Is he snow skiing or snowboarding in Antarctica? Has he lost his passion for me? Has he lost his faith? And then, of course, there's the other woman, right? The karmic. Or maybe there's women. Do you see how the mind does this thing? I've done this before where I've given this trajectory. But, I almost feel like I want to pull my own hair out. Like it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating because that mind of yours will take you on all of these different tangents. And before you write to me in the comments and say, but that's not my story, my divine masculine and I are getting along so famously well, just remember I'm doing a channeling for the collective today, all right? So don't send me an email saying how perfect your twin flame journey is, because I know some of you are going through a fantastic time with your divine masculines at the moment, but many of you are sending out this vibration of, when's he coming back in? There's some kind of deceitfulness or manipulation going on here. And as you send that vibration out into the universe goes, ooh, she likes manipulation. She likes deception. She likes this feeling of being ignored, perhaps we might call it. Being ignored, being ungrounded. If you need your divine masculine in your life to make you feel whole, then you're doing it wrong. Because the goal here is to get you into a place where you feel whole, and then you attract your masculine, energetically speaking. Okay, so let's check in with the masculine. Everyone do that. Ready? Just to relax even. Divine feminine. Ready? It's very freeing when you do that. It makes you feel like you're a bus. Ready? Just do it for a tad longer than you should. Ready? Or a cat, perhaps. You know, when the cat sits on your lap and it makes that funny noise. All right, let's see if any other songs are coming through while I'm channeling the masculine. Whew, his throat chakra, man. Wow, he's got a lot to tell you. Got a lot to say. Whew. I don't know why I'm getting a Spice Girls. Wow, Spice Girls. If you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. Making love forever, friendship never ends. If you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. I don't know why that's coming through. Interesting. If you want to be my lover, you got to get with my friends. Is that even the lyric? I don't know. Maybe I got that wrong. Look that song up. If you can work out what it is after my perhaps wrong lyrics. Now, I was asking my friend the other day what the Olympic sport is when they jump a long way. And she thought that was really funny because, of course, everyone knows that's the long jump, when they jump a long way, and I didn't know what it was called. So if you think you were having a bad day, just saying. I'm slowly growing the blonde out of my hair, so maybe once that happens. No offense to blonde haired people, I'm just joking, of course, but I used to like blonde jokes because, you know, in my younger years I was blonde, naturally blonde, and a boy from school said to me, because he was being mean to me, of course, but he said, "How do you drown a blonde?" And I said, I put my hands on my hips and I said, "Well, I don't like blonde jokes because I'm blonde." Right? And he said, no, but it's funny. Come on, let me say it. And I said, all right, well, how do you drown a blonde? And he said, "Put a mirror at the bottom of the pool." And I was like, but why would you go down to the bottom of the pool and look in the mirror, right? Because, anyway, I didn't get the joke at the time, but now I do, and it's funny. Of course, I don't want anyone to drown anyone. Please don't drown anyone. It's bad for your health, okay? Right. So, no more blonde jokes for the day. He's holding on to this idea What's he holding on to the idea of? Okay. Naughty divine masculine. Oh, okay. Ugh. Ah. We're gonna do the sound effects. Ah. I'm joking. All right. So he's had in the recent past, he's had a few little burdens. Right. That's the clarifying deck there. Right. He's been holding on to this idea that he needs some money. So his sexiness has gone a little bit to the wayside because he feels like the universe isn't bringing him the money that he seeks. It's all about the money. It's all about the dum dum da 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 da. I don't think it's funny to see it fade away. Oh, wow, that was off key for the morning. But in my defense, it's only 3 minutes past 7 a.m. in the morning in Australia. Right, Four of Swords. He's taken a pause. You may think he's being an arrogant bastard. You may call him other things other than that. But just remember, when you do call him things in your mind and get pissed off with the divine masculine, energetically he feels it, and so he stays away. So just FYI. So there's this idea of, I haven't got what I wanted, but I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Right? He still hasn't found what he's looking for. He can't see that you're the thing that he needs. I know, divine feminine, you can see that you're the thing he needs, but there's this black cloud. In Australia, I think it's called the Black Dog Institute, which is a place where people with depression can go, but you know, they raise money for awareness of depression. Many divine masculines through the whole world situation, through their economic situation, have suffered from depression. Not all of them. Some of them have had bouts of depression. And this slows them down. You know, when you feel numb to something, it's very difficult. So even though he wants a victory with you, notice he's coming up as the page. Right? There's divine feminine sitting on her horse, seemingly realizing that she's, you know, a goddess and can do all of these things, and he feels very small or vulnerable, we could say, in comparison to her. He feels like he can't pay all the people he needs to pay. And so the love kind of flows out the window, metaphorically speaking. So he feels like if his monetary situation isn't stable, then the confidence level goes down, which is maybe why you're not hearing from your divine masculine right now. Because he wants to feel as though his wishes are at least on the way to coming through. Many divine masculines have been drinking excessively alcohol. If they have a bad habit, they've been going to alcohol, many of them. Not all of them. Don't take this reading as gospel. They're judging themselves. How did I get to be this way? There's some introspection going on here. There's a look at the future that they wanted and the future that they perhaps should have fought for a bit more. You know, maybe they should have already walked away from that karmic partner. Maybe they should have already walked away from that job. We have the feeling of them being off balance in the recent past. And there's been some ego here. Perhaps they've been on social media arguing with people, or perhaps it's been with family and friends. But we have a tower moment. And then the moon in reverse. The secret is I've had a little bit of a hiccup with my, I want to say, mental health or emotional health, mostly because of my finances, and also because I'm hanging around with toxic people. I'm choosing to hang around with toxic people. So maybe people have been arguing on the internet. I feel like it's on the internet. You know how, like, if you're on Facebook or something and you're scrolling and people are talking about a topic that means something to you, I feel like they've gone and started typing, and then people have replied, and then they've typed, and then they've gotten angry about it. You know, they're passionate about something on social media here. They want to celebrate, but I feel for many of you there's a third party situation here in the way. I feel like divine feminine, you're waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, and this waiting energy makes you feel like you're always going to be waiting. Do you remember that song by Michael Jackson? I'm looking at the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. Do 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 do. I don't know the rest, but there's a need for him to be in separation from you right now so he can take a look at himself. A good, hard, close look. You know, shit. Crikey. I've been drinking a little bit too much. I've been a little bit too angry. I've been a little bit too cutting. I've been ignoring people. I've been non-committal. I don't feel very sexy right now. My self-esteem is low. I feel a little bit heartbroken, perhaps about the world situation or a loved one that they've lost in the past. That's coming back as a theme. Ugh. So it's about them trying to keep themselves balanced in a world, notice my throat chakra, wow, in a world that seems to have no compassion right now. I don't want to get into politics. I don't want to get into religion. I don't want to get into, issues regarding the, this thing, because everyone's got a different take on it. But it is affecting the world right now because it's causing duality. I believe that, you should vote for this person. I believe that you should or you shouldn't have the, I believe that ... Think of how many situations in the world right now people are arguing about. And what is happening is we've got this duality here. But the truth is we want this. So many of you, divine feminine, even though you may have a polarity understanding of what you believe in, maybe you're for or against something in a really big way, most of you have taken the time to reflect on why you feel a certain way about something, which means that you're coming to understand yourself. Why is it that some people believe in that politician or that politician, or to have this or to not have this, or to choose love or not choose love, or to drink alcohol or not to drink alcohol, or to be religious or not be religious, or to believe in Black Lives Matter or All Lives Matter. I don't want to get controversial on my channel because I don't want to cause any conflict, because we're here as light workers and as twin flames to allow everyone to be on their own journey and choose for themselves. What I find interesting is that we all have our opinion, we all have this way of being, but the truth is that the only thing that really matters is love. Love is surrender. You must surrender if you can. You must surrender if you can. Ooh. Right? It's a 70s song from Karen Carpenter. If you've never heard of Karen Carpenter, please go and just watch a couple of her songs. Doesn't matter what it is. Of course, it's not going to be cool or hip, but her voice is like listening to an angel. And you will understand in just a heartbeat, in just a moment from listening to her voice, that unconditional love is what we are here to bring on the planet. So maybe your divine masculine has a different stance on a topic than you. Maybe he's still doing behaviors that are incongruent with healing. Maybe they're still kidding themselves in some kind of way with regards to how they're communicating. But this is all part of the journey. So I want you to take an eagle perspective and see them with love. Understand that they're just not where you are right now, and it's taken a long time for you to get where you are. You know, it's for the divine feminine, it's taken her a long time to realize she doesn't want to argue with anyone. She wants to be peaceful. She wants to be light. She wants to be happy from inside of herself. From inside of herself. Now, for your homework today, I want you to listen to Masquerade by the Carpenters. Okay? And it's, are we really happy with this lonely game we play? Looking for the right words to say. Searching but not finding understanding anyway. We're lost in a masquerade. Both afraid to say we're just too far away from being close together from the start. We tried to talk it over, but the words got in the way. We're lost inside this lonely game we play, right? Then she says, thoughts of leaving disappear each time I see your eyes. And no matter how hard I try to understand the reasons why we carry on this way, we're lost in a masquerade. We're lost in a masquerade. Notice how I'm saying masquerade. Notice how the world is wearing masks right now. Regardless of whether you believe in masks or not, if I cover my mouth like this and you can't see my expression, I'm going to smile right now and you can see my eyes change. But the lips are really important. The lips really show you what someone's thinking, and how, and how their behavior is. So I find it interesting how this song that I've got you to listen to today for your homework is called Masquerade, and the world has been wearing masks. The world hasn't been able to show its true face. The world hasn't been able to be vulnerable and be real with each other. Okay? There are many, many issues that I'd love to discuss with you, but I don't want to cause a duality. But I do want to say that by putting a mask over your face here, you take away someone's personality. Regardless of, what your stance is from a medical perspective. You take away their ability to communicate with their loved ones or with the people in the grocery store. Okay? Because when you pay for those tomatoes, you want to be able to smile at someone, right? So listen to Masquerade by the Carpenters. I want you to understand this melancholy within the song. She's asking the question to her beloved, are we really happy in this lonely game we play, searching for the right words to say? And then she says, searching but not finding, understanding anyway, we're lost in this masquerade. So for many of you, it can feel like you're wearing a mask with your masculine. Maybe it's not over just the mouth. Maybe it's over the whole face. Or maybe you feel as though your divine masculine is wearing a mask and not showing you his true self. And if that's the case, it's because he's vulnerable right now. We have depression could be coming into play. His money situation could be coming into play. And also the fact that the future that he wished for isn't happening right now. And so it's kind of bringing him this feeling of low self-esteem. And then mix it all in with the whole world situation. And you have a compromised divine masculine who may not be high vibrational at this time. So he may be in third dimensional consciousness as opposed to fifth dimensional consciousness. Okay, so if you want to reach out to me for counseling or any of my services, remember they're listed below. I have amazing courses that you can do. And of course, I do readings by phone now. So if you don't want me to send you a YouTube video, I can do your tarot reading or your psychic reading over the telephone and actually speak with you so you can ask me questions as we go. Alrighty, so all of my information is in the description box below. I look forward to speaking with many of you, and I'm sending you, as always, a beautiful day, night, afternoon, evening, or morning, wherever you are in the world. Mwah. Stay safe, everyone, and know that you are loved by your Creator. Okay, bye for now. Bye.